Tommy, and today I'm back with a new video. I'm so happy. We finally have all the season 6 titles, and I will talk about them in this video. I'm looking forward to see what will happen in this season. I think that all the season 6 titles are really interesting. I'm looking forward to see what will happen, for example, in episode 22, which is Lady Chaos, which is really interesting. Before starting, don't forget to turn on notifications. On Ladybug News you can find all the information about the TV series Miraculous Ladybug, news, spoilers, so follow us on our social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. The first season 6 title is Climate Queen. This title is really interesting, and I think that maybe Stormy Weather will return in this episode. I don't think that the other girl from Stormy Weather, I don't remember her name. If I'm not mistaken, her name is Aurora. No, it's Mirail, okay. So I don't think that Mirail will be akumatized in this episode. I think that maybe Stormy Weather will return in this episode with new costume or something like that. And I can't wait to see what will happen. As we know, the first story arc started with Stormy Weather, and it's really funny to think that the second story arc will start maybe with Stormy Weather again. It would be like parallels, which is really funny, but at the same time something really beautiful. So I can't wait to see what will happen in this episode. I think that this episode will have a lot of Adrianette scene, and I would also like to see more Lady Noir in this season. Please, we need to see more Lady Noir in this season. At the same time, I would love to see more my shot scene. The second season 6 title is The Illustrator. So I think that this episode will have more Mark Hamill scene. I feel like that Mark Hamill is one of the most underestimated ship in this series. I would like to see more Mark Hamill scene in this season. As we can see, the title is really similar to the Illustrator, so I don't know if Nathaniel will be akumatized, because the third title is Sublimation, which is the power of the roster Miraculous. So I don't think that Nathaniel will be akumatized in this episode. Maybe Mark could be akumatized in this episode. I don't know. The third season 6 title is Sublimation. As we know, Sublimation is the power of the roster Miraculous. Maybe in this episode we will see Rosterboard again. I would love to see his transformation, and I hope to see his transformation in this season, because we know that he appeared in Panel Team, but we didn't saw his transformation, so I hope to see his transformation in this season. The fifth season 6 title is Daddy Cop. So this title is really funny, and we all know that I don't know, the title is really similar to Roger Cop, which is season 1 episode, I don't remember. But I remember that in Roger Cop there was a lot of Lady Noir scenes, so I don't know, maybe we will see the same thing in this episode? Let's hope. As I said, I would love to see more Lady Noir scene in this season, but I don't know if it will happen. The fifth season 6 title is Where Papas. This title is really interesting. I don't know what could happen in this episode. Maybe Marinette's grandparents will be akumatized. The season 6 title is Sleeping Siren. It's obvious that in this episode we will see Aquabag again, and I can't wait to see her transformation with the new animation style. And I think that her costume will change. The 7th season 6 title is El Toro de Pedra, which is a Spanish title. This title is really interesting. I have two theories. So maybe in this episode Minotaurox will be akumatized. If I'm not mistaken, Thomas Astruc said that we will discover something new about Ivan. Maybe in this episode we will discover something new about Ivan. it's possible. Or maybe this episode will be dedicated to the Spanish voice actor of Shanwar, who sadly passed away 1 year ago. The It Season 6 title is Vami, which is really interesting. I don't think that Gagami will be akumatized in this episode, because we all know that she knows her. We all know that she knows Marinette's secret identity, so if she will be akumatized, Marinette will be in danger. So I don't know who will be akumatized in this episode, but I think that this episode will be about vampire team. So I don't know, maybe it will be like an Halloween special. The 9th season 6 title is Mr. Agrest. The title is really interesting. I don't know what could happen. I think that this will be the episode dedicated to Adrian's grandparents, and yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to discover if they are from Gabriel's side or Emily's side. I don't know. There is a new possibility that they are from Gabriel's side, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to see what will happen in this episode. The funny thing is that they will appear in season 6 after the first story arc ended. This is really funny in my opinion. The 10th season 6 title is The Dark Castle. This title is really interesting. I don't know, maybe this title will be maybe this episode will be dedicated to the Temple of all the Guardians. Or I don't know, or maybe Darkblade will be akumatized again. Season 6, episode 11, title is Revelator. The title is really interesting, but I don't know what could happen in this episode. Season 6, episode 12 is Reckless Driver. So the title is really interesting. Help, I can't. But I don't know what could happen in this episode. So I don't know, maybe Max's mom will be akumatized. Season 6, episode 13, Yaxi Gozen. The title is really interesting. I think that in this episode we will see Tomoe again. I think that we will discover a lot of new information about her character in the future, and I'm looking forward to see what will happen. I feel like that she has new plans, so I think that we will see more about her, and I don't know, maybe we will also discover something new about Tomoe in the future. Season 6, episode 14 is Grandy April. I don't know what could happen. The same thing with the season 6, episode 15, which is The Ruler. I don't know what could happen in these two episodes at the moment. Season 6, episode 16 is Noe. I think that Noe will be a new character. I don't think that it will be an akumatized villain at the moment. Season 6, episode 17 is A Very Good Night. The title is really interesting, and I have a crazy theory. So I think that there will be an akumatized villain who will put everyone to sleep, and all the people who have fallen asleep will wake up in another world looking for a way to escape. This theory is really crazy. I don't know if something like that could happen, but it's really interesting. Season 6, episode 18 is The Dirty Fires. I don't know what could happen. While season 6, episode 19 is Rigenerazione. I think that this is an Italian title, which is really interesting, interessante. I think that the real title is Rigenerazione and not Rigenerazione. So I think that the real title is Rigenerazione and not Rigenerazione, but I don't know, we will see in the future. At the same time, I think that this episode will be dedicated to Lila, so there is a new possibility that we will discover something new about Lila. Season 6, episode 20 is Earth Fixer. I don't know what could happen. While season 6, episode 21 is The Chain Titans. I think that there is maybe a possibility that we will see the Senti being from Strike Back again, or maybe they will come back. Season 6 episode 22 is Lady Chaos. The title is really interesting. I can't wait to see what will happen. I think that Ladybug will be akumatized in this episode, and I saw that a lot of people think that there will be the famous reveal. I don't know if something like that could happen, but I also think that the Ladybug will be akumatized in this episode, and I can't wait to see if it will happen. Ladybug Chaos. As we know, episode 22 is all the time important for the series. We know that since season 3, so yeah, I think that even with season 6, episode 22 will be important, and I can't wait to see what will happen. Season 6, episode 23 is Sad Nancy. I think that Nancy will return in this episode, probably with a new costume. Season 6, episode 24 is Queen of the Dread Zone. I think that Chloe will be akumatized in this episode, cause yeah, Queen Banana, Queen of the Dread Zone. The season 6 finale titles are Secret Protocol and Nemesis. These titles are really interesting, and I can't wait to see what will happen. So I think that Lila will probably have a new identity in this season, and I think that maybe Marinette in some episode will start to have some suspects. So I don't know, maybe after some suspects she will understand that there is something similar to Lila with this new character. So maybe in this season 6 finale she will discover that the new character is the same person as Lila. Interesting. These are all the season 6 titles. Let me know what do you think in the comments. If you have any theories, let me know. Turn on notifications, and don't forget to follow us on our social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. On Ladybug News you will find all the season 6 spoilers, but also all the Miraculous information. Thanks for watching.